Hey guys, so bear with me on this video because I just kind of had a little bit of an epiphany, and I want to explain myself, but it's something that I'm just now kind of getting, that's just now clicking, and so bear with me as I kind of work through it and make sense of it. But I had to get on here and share with you guys and let you know what I was thinking. So I titled this video, Does Fair Exist? And as a mother, I always used to tell my kids, fair doesn't exist. Fair is just a concept that everyone has. It's different, and in the context of what I was saying, there's truth in that. But because our idea of fair is skewed, and this kind of plays into what I want to talk about. I want to talk about how if we can follow balance in life, if we can try and make sure that our actions are balanced, and let me stop and I'll get back to the balance, because I'm so sorry. I had all of this. I actually talked to my husband about it, and it came out more clearly. But I'm so excited that it's making it hard to explain. But here's the thing. Okay, I have been struggling all my life with the concept of finances and money, and a lot of different reasons for that. But this year especially, I've been really thinking about it a lot. Why do I get so upset when I think about money? Why do I almost have like this hatred for the concept of money? And I think that what I've finally come to is that we, it's so obvious, but we judge people and we tag people as worth what they earn. And really all money is a language. It's a way that we talk to decide. It's a way we communicate how we should divvy up resources. Okay, but here's the thing. I think what it does is it creates too much of a focus on the number and not enough focus on the resources. And so we start focusing on people as being worth a lot of money because their number goes up and up and up, right? And different things represent that number in different cultures, and right now it's all digital. So there's that. And then to prove to other people that we have a big number, we buy cars, we buy expensive cars, we buy expensive houses or whatever. And I don't want to get too much into that. But because there's a lot of stuff, it's complicated. There's a lot of psychology that goes into how we spend our money and all that. So I don't want to touch that today. What I want to focus on is that for me personally, I've finally come to the place where I'm like, if I'm fed, if I feel secure, if I have shelter, then that is enough. Okay, I'm good. And if I have my health on top of that, then I am doubly blessed. And worrying about having money for anything beyond that is pointless. And it actually is, it's not going to help. It's going to be, I'll make less money, I'll be less efficient if I'm so worried about making money, right? So like I said, this is a little bit clumsy because I'm still kind of working it out. But this goes along with the balance I was trying to talk about earlier, and the reason that justice is so important to us, and the reason that the idea of fairness is so important, and we get very upset when things are not fair. And I think that we all have to come to our own understanding of what is fair. And it gets, like I said, with the money thing, it gets complicated. There's a lot of psychology that goes into what is fair. But if we can just go back to the basics and say it is fair for everyone to have, for everyone who is living a life to find balance, they're not being lazy, they're not taking advantage of others. They want to live a good life. They want to be productive. They want to be happy. These people deserve, and that's all people, and that's a whole nother video, but I believe that's everyone. I just think that, again, because of all that complicated psychology, a lot of us get way off track, and our concepts of money, time, happiness, they screw us all up. And if we could just get back to the basics of, is everybody fed? Is everybody sheltered? Is everyone safe? Is everyone healthy? If we can just focus on finding that balance, the world would be an amazing place. The world would be completely different if all of us could just get back to basics. I'm not saying to sell your home and sell your car and move to any location where people are not being fed and feed those people. I think that would be wonderful for you to do, but that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that if we could just spread this message that you don't have to worry, you don't have to fret, and you don't have to spend your energy on a number, on an idea, on a communication skill. Okay? We've gotten screwed up. We've just gotten way off track. And so the reason this is really coming alive for me right now is I recently, I walked away from my job. I'm just going to say that because I told my employer, I have a dream of really focusing on my passion of getting this message out. And so I was a nanny for her, and I was working around 25 hours a week, so it wasn't a whole lot. But she got afraid, and she found a nanny as soon as I told her that, like right away. She didn't even let me finish out the work that I had, but it was actually a really freeing thing, and it was a very good thing. Just hard on my ego, and I think I've finally gotten over that pretty much. Obviously, I think there's a little bit still lingering, but anyway, I said all of that just to say that I think I have a lot to say on this, and I'll get on here as more and more understanding comes, but I think that all of life is struggling to be balanced, okay? And if we all focused on living a balanced life, on following our hearts, following those instincts, those good instincts that want to see everyone healthy and happy, we would become a community again. I don't think that, at the beginning of the existence of man that we had this balance that we need. I think we've been moving toward the balance. All of this time has been bringing us to an understanding that when we focus, when we let our fear kind of push us into these false concepts of having time, of having money, because we don't actually have time, we don't have money. And what does that really mean? What we have is what we have in this moment. And we must make decisions for the next moment. Otherwise we would, stop. We wouldn't exist. So you have to decide what you're going to do next. And so if you have the decision that I am going to live in balance, and you let that lead you, call that God, call that love. I think it is God. I think God calls us to live a life of balance. And so anyway, I'm going to take this fuzzy epiphany, this fuzzy concept, and play it out. And I hope that you will join me, or at least watch me, and make a decision about, whether I'm being crazy or not. Or you don't have to decide that. But anyway, this is the path I'm going to follow. And I'm going to work hard at following what I believe is my path and my passion. And I'm going to do it focused on this idea of balance and fairness and bringing everyone to a place where they have their basic needs met. I hope you will join me. I love you guys. I appreciate you watching. Look, if you agree with me, if this sings to you, if this speaks to you, let me know. Tell me by giving me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you want to hear more. For you, not for me. It doesn't do me any good for you to subscribe to my channel, but anyway, I would love to have you along for this beautiful ride. Thank you for watching. And oh goodness, I did this last time. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.